and welcome to Only 3.0. So, one of the important trends right now that I think if you're an investor or if you're a participant in the Web3 space, you really need to be paying attention to is the Metaverse gaming space. Because this is really the space, in my opinion, that I think is going to be bringing in that new consumer market, that mass market, that real adoption and use case to crypto, how blockchain could integrate with games, integrate with the digital economy to create a better environment, better system, better product offering for users in general. So, I'm not the only one bullish on this. If we're looking at this article here, Animoca Brands, one of the top investors in the space. As you see here, they've invested in projects like Sandbox, a multi-billion-dollar cryptocurrency project. Basically, it's a Web3 version of Minecraft. Big backers of a very successful crypto games. They have a huge portfolio of crypto gaming and metaverse investments, and also they've got a strategy of investing in Web2 companies, so non-cryptocurrency companies, non-blockchain, non-Web3 companies, and making them Web3. We see here that they are incredibly bullish on the metaverse. They're just about to start a $2 billion metaverse fund. So in this period where the market is very quiet, not much activity going on, this is where the real investor starts to get the fund together and start to deploy their capital into the verticals and narratives that they think are going to be driving the future and thus the returns in the next bull market. A very important trend here to follow, Animoca raising 2 billion because these guys know what they're doing. They've made a lot of money in this space. They've been right on a lot of calls into the space, and even they are looking really seriously at the metaverse space. And I think personally for me, as part of my investment strategy, I'm now starting to focus a lot more of my attention, my capital, and my resources into the gaming and the metaverse space, because I think this, like DeFi drove the 2020 bull market, I think this is going to be the catalyst that drives the 2023, 2024 bull market. So if you can get into key players early, accumulate good positions, or learn about these ecosystems, I think you will benefit incredibly in the next bull market. As well as Animoca Brands, we've got other investors like A16Z. A16Z is one of the biggest investors in the crypto space. Not too long ago, they raised a couple $1 billion crypto fund. What was it? Just shy of $5 billion to deploy into the space in general. But a lot of that money is going into the gaming and metaverse space. We see here that they led a 15 million round for game studio Roboto Games. So there's this really interesting trend going on in the Web3 space right now, where you've got a lot of Web2 companies, so traditional non-blockchain companies, non-blockchain gaming houses and gaming teams and indie developers coming into the Web3 space by adding Web3 elements into their current games to make it, bring in some of the concepts that we know and love within the Web3 community of digital property rights, of ownership, of being able to commercialize and earn money from our time, rather than just giving gaming companies all of our time and attention and not get anything for it. And this is a trend we're seeing, that a lot of very good, talented Web2 agencies and gaming outfits are coming into the Web3 space, and I think there's a trend that will continue. So, this is not the first big raise. There's been lots of big raises from traditional studios coming into Web3. So I'm incredibly bullish on the gaming and the metaverse space, and this is where I really want to pivot the content of this channel to focus on, because I think if you really want to get ahead, if you really want alpha, this is a space to pay attention to, because it is just an obvious application of how if you apply the fundamental qualities of blockchain into gaming, you create a much better proposition for the consumer overall. And I think that's a easy sell, and a sell that could drive lots of adoption. So this is where I'm really focusing my time, attention, and capital. So look forward to a lot more content like this coming out on the channel, and I want to start doing lots of deep dives into gaming projects and metaverse projects that I think you should be paying attention to, and following as potential investors and participants in the Web3 space to get that alpha. So you could, like DeFi went from 0 to 1000x in the last bull market. I think gaming and metaverse have a potential to deliver those same returns in the upcoming bull market. So pay attention to the space, friends, because this one looks like it could be very, very interesting when the bull market picks up. So I hope you enjoy that content. If you do, please give the channel a like, please subscribe, and please share with friends or others that you think will gain value from this content. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fantastic day wherever you are, and thank you for tuning in to Only 3.0. Have a good day. Take care, everyone.